Hi, this is Tara Michael, and this presentation reveals the in-course corrections to my Prodigy course. The objectives of this presentation are as follows. We will review the audience, review the course, present scenario of struggling students, analyze mock data, introduce in-course corrections, and consider the ethical implications. The audience is as listed. The audience will be middle school math teachers in a suburban school district with minimal prior knowledge of the material. Prodigy is an online math game for students in grades 1st through 8th. Students answer questions in order to engage in the Prodigy game. The learning theory that will be applied to this course is a connectivism theory. Collaboration will be promoted through different discussion techniques. The ARCS model is used as well. ARCS is based on components of attention, relevance, confidence, and satisfaction. The overall objective of this course is for learners to be able to implement Prodigy in their classrooms. Goals include that learners can recall components of the Prodigy website, learners can assign a placement assessment to their students, and learners can locate and analyze data from the Prodigy website. The motivation that aligns with the ARCS model is then in the need for teachers to be able to immediately implement this platform in their classes. As ARCS proposes, the material will be important to the learners who are teachers. The reinforcement at the end of the course is the ability to utilize Prodigy with middle school students using data to drive a plan. The scenario is as follows. First, we must consider the objective from my second module. The objective is, given direct instruction on how to assign a placement test, middle school math teachers will be able to construct and facilitate the Prodigy assessment to their classes with 100% accuracy within 1 week. 2 students were not able to complete this assignment. As you can see, the struggling students did not submit their screencast of their Prodigy assessment. Due to this activity is at the end of the second module. Due to this inability to submit their screenshot, I will have to intercede and make course corrections. This mock data shows that both students did not engage in the course content or with peers. They did not submit their second module activity and thus cannot move to the next module. Student A went from interacting with the course in the first week to minimal interactions in the next week. They did not watch a screencast, and this is data I could see by looking at the learner management system. The student also did not participate in one of the Module 2 activities or submit their cumulative activity. Student B did not reply to any Padlets in the first module. They also submitted activities for the first module, but not the second. The activity that they submitted for the first module, they earned a 70% on, which the goal was to earn an 80%. Using the Chickering and Gamson 7 rules for undergraduate education, I analyzed the need for course corrections in each area. The principles are listed in the left column. The middle column lists what my course currently has for each principal area. The right column shows corrections to make to my course in order to help all students, not just the struggling students. Some principles are already addressed and do not need to be included in course corrections. Some corrections include that faculty will participate in posts, which will help them connect with students. In addition, the faculty will hold set office hours for struggling students to be able to attend. Students will have opportunities for peer feedback at the end of each module assignment. Students already have opportunities to reflect and apply their learning throughout the course. Personalized feedback will be provided after each activity on a rubric or in another way. A syllabus will be provided to show the expectations of the course, as well as objectives listed before each module. A rubric will be provided when needed to show scores that are needed in order to pass an activity. When looking at the scenario and the data, there are ethical concerns to consider in order to make sure one is respecting the needs and privacy of the students. According to Dr. Hong Lin of Oklahoma State University, learner privacy is an important aspect of ethics. If data is shared, there should not be names linked to the information. Students should not know of each other's strengths or needs. No personal information should be shared. In addition, if a course requires corrections or when one is building a course, they need to make sure the course is accessible to all learners. This could be a reason why learners struggle if a course is not accessible. Lastly, a course should embrace learner diversity. From diverse needs and different backgrounds, a course must be all inclusive. A student might not participate as often if they feel removed from a course. In conclusion, when considering building a course, one must look at all the needs and the ability to communicate often with their students. By analyzing data through a learning management system, one can make in-course corrections in order to make sure all their students are successful. These are my references.